Hey guys, Mrs. Sutton here, your instructor. And guess what? It's about that time for one of my famous demos. Stay tuned. I'll see you in a few. Hi guys. Today I will be going over the work area and client preparation and setup for supplies for state board. So I'm in the state board exam. This is a 15-minute section. So the first thing that's going to happen is the examiner is going to read the instructions. You will prepare your work area for your client. You will set up the universal supplies you will use throughout the examination. You will also set up the supplies for the manicure and polish application. You will prepare your client for the services. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 15 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 8 minutes remaining. Do not demonstrate any procedures until the verbal instructions are given and you are instructed to begin. Turn the hand toward the examiner to indicate you have finished. The instructions will be repeated. You will prepare your work area for your client. You will set up the universal supplies you will use throughout the examination. You will also set up the supplies for the manicure and polish application. You will prepare your client for the services. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 15 minutes to complete this session. You will be informed when you have 8 minutes remaining. Do not demonstrate any procedures until the verbal instructions are given and you are instructed to begin. Turn the hand toward the examiner to indicate you have finished. You may begin. When the examiner says you may begin, the student will go into their clean, sterile work kit. They will unzip their bag. They will pull out their universal supply bag, completely zip up the work kit that they have their supplies in. When you go into your bag, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to sanitize your hands. So you're going to pull out your hand sanitizer, sanitize your hands. After sanitizing your hands, you will take out your bags. You have 3 bags. You have the soil linen bag. You're going to open, place down. Remember, the bags are fully lined. You have your items to be disinfected bag. It should be labeled on both sides of each bag. We'll open that bag. It doesn't matter which order that you open your bags in. Then you have your trash bag. You will not place anything on that station. You place those items either in front of you or it needs to be in your station area. Now I have opened my bags, so I'm going to place my bags right here in front of my station area if it permits at state board, but the examiner needs to see which bag is which. I will then go take out my gloves. I will put on my gloves. Now remember, at this time that you have 15 minutes to do the work area setup, so you don't have to rush. If you practice, you will not use up all your time. Now, after I take off my gloves, I will then get out my barbicide wipes, open them up. I will take my first wipe, clean my station. Now, there's a reason why I have this white barrier on my station, because it shows about how much space I'll be using at State Board. This white will go in the trash. That's one wipe for clean. I will get another wipe, and I will wipe the station again. And this wipe is for disinfect. Okay? I will then place my wipes on my station, my barbicide wipes. My hand sanitizer can now go on my station. I will take off these gloves, throw them in the trash, sanitize my hands. Remember, I said you do not do a one-hand pump sanitize, because if you do a one-hand pump sanitize, you are contaminating the nozzle. Now that I have threw the barbicide gloves away and I've sanitized my hands, I can now pull out the rest of my universal supplies, which is my towels, my paper towels, my gloves, my extra gloves in the baggie, my towels, my first aid kit. This bag here will go in the items to be disinfected, not in the trash. So when I throw this bag here, I would then sanitize my hands, and now I can lay my station out the way I want to. Remember, I said if you do an air toss or you throw anything in the trash, you will need to take and sanitize your hands. Now I have my towels placed down. I prep my station. I got my universal supplies set up. I still need to set up my manicure supplies. So I'm going to go back in my clean stir kit, pull out my manicure supplies bag, and I'm going to take out the things I need, such as my hand, my manicure ball, my cuticle oil, my cuticle oil remover, my water, my cotton, my polishes, base coat, top coat, my lotion, my buffers, nail polish remover, acetone. I recommend that you take acetone nail polish remover, and the reason being is you're going to need it again in the exam. My cotton pushers, my cotton wrap wooden pushers that's wrapped in cotton. That's what I mean to say. Make sure that they are wrapped in cotton. And if you use a metal pusher, you will need to take that metal pusher and put that metal pusher in the items to be disinfected. I'm going to take this bag, place it in the items to be disinfected, sanitize my hands. If there's more time to permit, if I'm right-handed, my supplies need to be set up on the right hand, on my right side. If I'm left-handed, I need to set up my supplies on the left side of me. Now, during the setup of supplies, if I want to, well, I wouldn't. During the setup of supplies, I want to make sure that everything is set where I can get to it. I don't have any problems. Remember, in this section of the exam, everything has been listed. I listed it in the previous video for you guys. Now, let's say you have finished and all candidates have indicated that they have finished. The examiner will say all candidates have indicated they have completed this section of the exam. We will now proceed. But if the timer goes off, the examiner will say, please stop working. Now remember, when you finish setting up, you will turn the hand away from yourself and towards the examiner. This concludes the setting up of supplies in the beginning of the North Carolina Nail Technology exam. Thank you, and until next time.